Hello again, dear friends. Are you tired of seeing my face? You may recall my sermon from this past Sunday, May the 3rd, and that Sandy and I, during this COVID crisis, we're actually expanding our horizons. Instead of having our potluck supper and Bible exploration on Friday evenings in our home, we're actually doing it at noon, also on Fridays, so that people can join us, dear international friends can join us from various places around the globe. So things are shutting down and things are opening up at the same time. Please be encouraged. Our rescuing God is not at all bound by mere things like viruses or human inconveniences. I think he might just be shaking things up to awaken us to new things. I want to tell you very briefly a very human story. One Friday evening, not too long ago, we were looking at the prodigal son story from Luke chapter 15, and we just read one verse at a time around our table. I'm seated at our dining room table right now. And I could tell that a fellow at the far end of the table from a Middle Eastern country, he was getting more and more agitated, and I didn't understand why. And finally, he slammed his hand on the table like that. And I said, whoa, Muhammad, what's wrong? You know what he said? He said, what a stupid father. He knew what his boy was like, and yet he gave him money to shame the family. And so I asked around the table, there were about 12 or 15 of us there. I said, tell me, Jesus tells this as a story. Tell me, who's the hero of the story? Do you know what they all said? They all said, the older brother. He was the good boy. He did everything right. He honored the family. I will tell you, that gave me, Daniel, a very different perspective on what extravagant, almost foolish benevolence and grace looks like. And that's the kind of God who has rescued us. Boy, these conversations are quite stimulating for them and for me. Please do pray for us as Sandy and I minister among international and graduate students, visiting scholars and researchers at UVic. A lot of these people are now strewn around the globe. So please do pray that other folks, other Jesus followers, would continue to encounter them with the good news of God. Please also pray for me, especially as I walk alongside staff, faculty, some administration folks at UVic while they negotiate their way through completely new ways of doing things. And please do pray that Sandy and I would be transparently vulnerable and that we wouldn't think of ourselves as answer dispensers. We too are in this alongside you and our student and faculty friends. A very key thing that we'd like you to pray for. Please do pray for some of our international friends for whom there is a very real cost if they choose to follow Jesus. Family disconnection, vocational limitation. For some of them, even the real possibility of danger, physical danger. So please do pray for these folks as they consider the cost of following Jesus. Our dear friends, thank you so much for your prayerful, practical support. What we mere McDougalls get to do on campus, I've said to several people at PrayerWorks over the past weeks and months, I can't believe we get to do this as our day job. Thank you. Thank you. And Sandy and I, of course, send our special blessings to you. Thanks.